welcome back to my channel. My name is Chrislyn if you're new here. So far I have been mainly posting about my wedding planning journey, which I do plan to share some more wedding post-wedding videos, I guess. But I am excited to start to integrate some other types of content. I also want to post seasonal content. I grew up in upstate New York where fall is just everything. Now I live in Florida where fall is not really a thing. So basically I told myself for fall here, I need to be very intentional about bringing in the fall spirit myself by doing fall activities or decor or whatever. But I thought that I would share my fall inspiration. That's what today's video is about. Basically how I am gearing up to celebrate fall. But I'll show what my vision board looks like that I put together because I feel like that really sets the tone for the video. I had to pull it up on my phone. I literally just made it on Canva. It's a lot of candles because that's a good way to make it cozy here. I put candles all throughout my house. I feel like my fall candle collection is probably my biggest. And I have some of the open shelving because I plan to decorate my open shelving in my kitchen for fall. Some fashion inspo, which a lot of fall here is pretty warm. So it's wearing dresses in fall colors, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. I do have some fall foliage in a city because we're going to Boston. So I get a little taste of fall actually there in New England. Then I have a little dinner party. I would love to do just a fall dinner, even if it's Dylan and I or our friends or his family's coming into town. I do have the Tasman Uggs. I think that's what they're called. And then pie, baking, food, maybe a fall picnic. That's really what I'm getting inspired by this fall season. But yeah, I think making an inspo board for yourself is really just fun to kind of envision what you want to do because again, I feel like I have limited weekends in the fall here, especially because we are traveling and then also having visitors. So I really want to be smart to make sure that I make time for baking. Another way I get into the fall spirit is music. So I've actually had this Spotify playlist going for the last few years where I've just been building on it. It is called Autumn I Love You. I don't even know if I can see when I made this, but that's what I called it, say 3 years ago when I made it. It just has Noah Kahan on it, some of Taylor Swift's fall sounding music, but just cozy music. Some of them are named Apple Pie, October Skies. So I like to put this on when I'm decorating, when I'm baking, just because it really marks the change in season for me. I feel then when I go back and listen to this again the next fall, it brings back the nostalgia from that. So I think that listening to fall music, even if you're not in a fall environment, is very cozy, but especially if you have this playlist and you're driving through a road that has fall foliage, there's nothing cozier than that feeling. So then beyond just really getting kind of in that mood, I have some actual fall activities that I put together in a little fall bucket list for myself. So here is what my bucket list is so far. I feel I might add stuff as we go or honestly not get to stuff, just being realistic. But if I don't get to everything, that's okay, that's life. So making a simmer pot. I actually have never done a simmer pot before, and I feel fall and Christmas are the times to do it, to get the fall smells going through the house on just a cozy day watching football. Another is going antiquing. My husband Dylan and I went antiquing more just when we moved into the house, but we didn't quite have the budget or vision for our house yet to really get anything. We're still post-wedding, so budget is not quite there yet. Baking an apple pie. This might be a Thanksgiving thing or it might be a thing that doesn't happen. It is quite the undertaking, but Dylan loves fall desserts and specifically apple ones. So I feel that would be fun to do. I made a pie with my mom one Thanksgiving and we had little leaves on top of it, more so than just a basic pie. Actually, I might have a picture. I'll insert a picture here if I have a picture, but it was so fun and creative because it was not just making a pie, it was actually making cute leaves and really figuring out how to make it pretty. Going to a football game, because I feel going to a football game in person is so fun to do in the fall. Then I would love to plant some plants outside. I think in Florida, like it's a good time to do it in the fall because it is rainy season still. So getting some like rain and watering those new plants and getting them prepped for spring and summer. And then I would love to do some hosting. Now that we're post-wedding, I feel like I have some more time to devote to that. The house is a little bit more set up for it. And also I would love to do a board game night with our friends. I feel like that is just like a cozy fall activity. I love board games. And I said to Dylan that I really wanted to host a Halloween party, like where people just went like all out with costumes or little like Halloween activities. I feel like that would be so fun. It just was not gonna work this Halloween, but I have my eyes set on that for next Halloween. Then I feel like it can't be fall without visiting a pumpkin patch. Dylan and I have done this since being in Florida, although pumpkin patches are not great here. We have really had to adjust our mindset going into the pumpkin patches because patches, like you can't even call it patches. One was literally like in a parking lot and we were like, are you kidding me? And then the one we went to last year was one on the side of a church and it was like cute, but it was just like cute. It was okay cute. I think this year we know where we might go. It's inland more, but it's more on like land. It's not just like in downtown St. Petersburg or Tampa, which if you live in Florida, pro tip, you cannot put your pumpkins out on your porch. They will rot in a day. I think our neighbors were like, no, put them in the windows next year. They don't need to be out on the porch. This year we will not be doing that, but hopefully we'll carve pumpkins because we will do that as like a cozy little date night and watch a movie. I feel like you've got to just still do the fall young activities because they're fun to do. I know a lot of people paint pumpkins too, but sometimes I just like to get my hands dirty with a good old-fashioned carving a pumpkin. Definitely watching some fall movies. We have watched a lot in the last 2 years that like I had never watched before. Like I had never watched Hocus Pocus before. And then a fall picnic. We did a little picnic last year for Dylan's birthday and it was so fun. It was really one of my favorite fall nights. I would love to do it again and just like chill out for a whole evening because picnics are very underrated because you're just like bringing food and just having like quality time with people. That is the gist of my bucket list so far. I know that there's like probably some more like really fall things like going on a hike that I just can't do in Florida. So that's not on there, but hopefully this can inspire you with some fall activities that you can do, like even if it's just doing like a picnic with friends where you get some like cozy Trader Joe's fall food. And then lastly, clothes that I'm looking at buying and trends that I'm loving for fall. So I actually created this fall shopping list and I feel like it is so helpful to do this for me because I'm using the word intentional a lot, but it helps me be really intentional with what I'm spending my money on because if I have some like fall items that I want, then I'm not getting like distracted shopping for other things. I feel like, especially for pants, I kind of just have like my staple jeans that I go to, and I thought it'd be fun to have just like a pair of plaid pants that I could pair with like Doc Martens, probably mainly Doc Martens. And I'm actually eyeing a specific pair from Princess Polly, so I can show those. That's one thing that like literally is sitting in my cart right now. I just need to buy it. Loafers, these have been around for I feel like a few falls now, but I feel like they're cute to wear with like a dress and kind of have like a cute, not even like preppy fall look, but I don't know. I need to insert a picture to show the vibe that I'm looking for, but I think that loafers are so cute, so I would love to get a pair. Hair, ribbons, and yarn. I feel like this is a trend that I've been seeing on Pinterest. I definitely want to get some so that I can just do like braids and put like a little like yarn bow on the end. How cute is that as an accessory? And you literally could go to like Michael's and get some. That one has me really excited. Then the denim maxi skirt. I have seen this one a lot on my Pinterest feed late summer and I think that it's so cool and I definitely want to get one. I've been eyeing one on Free People, but they're just expensive. And more of like a sweater vest, like one of those oversized vests that you can like layer. It just needs to be the right vest. Like I could see myself putting on a sweater vest and it just looking weird. So I gotta find the right one for that. I really want to thrift a good crew neck. This sounds so silly because I feel like when you go thrifting, that seems like it would be one of the easier things to find. And I don't know if it's just because I live in Florida and people don't wear sweatshirts as much, but every thrift store I go in, I go looking for just like a good cozy crew neck. They are so hard to find. I have no idea why. I don't know if it's the thrift stores that I'm going to. I don't know like if I'm in the wrong sections, but that is my goal. And then the Taz Uggs, which I already got. So I got ahead of that this season because I just know that they sold out last season. So I was like, if I want them, I'm getting them now. So I don't know the color exactly, but they have like the red lining on the top. Oh, another fall trend I had was loose fit jeans, but like more like baggy, like not like mom jeans, but like ones that really kind of, not flare jeans, but ones that you can like cuff at the bottom. I'm gonna need a picture to help out here. If I can find a pair of jeans like that, I will be so happy. I feel like they're gonna be hard to find. And then lastly, quilted jackets. I feel like I've seen some really, really cute ones. Some have been more like spring colors though. So if I could find a cute fall one, that would be awesome. I feel like it's nice because the quilted jackets, like I could maybe get away with more in Florida because they're not like a big puffer jacket and they would just be cute. Hopefully this video was helpful for just like gathering some fall inspiration. I definitely plan to have a few fall focused videos come out, whether it's just like integrated into a day in the life or just like us. Hopefully I can get us decorating. I think that will be my next video, is doing like a little bit of decorating, just like the beginnings of fall. So hopefully you liked this video. If you did, please give it a like or subscribe, comment, say hello. I'm obviously building my little community on here. Anyways, thanks for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye!